All right, friends, let's talk about DadBod, which is incredible because it's all for you. So if we go to classroom, DadBod half marathon, if you're heavier set, have prior sports injuries or pre-existing health conditions, I built the 16-week training program for you. It is free and a level 6 unlock. So you have to be a good engager of the community to get it, but I think it's going to be so worth it for you. And it's empty, but not really. So I built this thing last year in Japan on a platform called Google Classroom, which is suboptimal. And basically, I had every week laid out of this whole program. And then if you go into like week 0, just gets you moving safely. It has all my workout videos. We go into like a given week. You got a long run. So we're going to run a mile together, which is 22 minutes. Let's click on that. So I'm at the Todoroki Ravine. I pop a GoPro on my head, and this is actually just a nice long walk along a river in Japan. It's super amazing. So this whole journey, I put a GoPro on my head, and this was near the middle of my assignment in Japan before the whole thing evaporated. So what's cool is it's going to give you a slice of Joe, like pre-entrepreneur, taking the jump from J&J and building a life in Japan that I desire. Like it's that pre-Joe. I was on the cusp of that decision, which was felt impossible to make. And you get to walk with me and run with me for 116 days. But we get all the way out. Like if we go to Moose Lifts. So I co-curated this with another fitness instructor, Moosaboot. For the lifts, like I was a big guy. Wow, my face is much bigger. I lost like 50 pounds thus far. You won't lose that you might in one time through because I didn't focus on nutrition. Yeah, I had my own little animations, and then I had you in my kitchen. Eventually I got a mirror because I like tore a rotator cuff, so I didn't even know my form was off for the first stretch of it. But it's literally me just pumping weights. Let's see if it loads. So I would take notes on my little sheet, exercise with you. And the cool thing about this program is nobody did it because I didn't have a funnel to it. So I edited 116 videos, filmed the whole thing myself, brought it all together, put it on this platform, and then realized like, what if I just made this an unlock on Skool and we're going to move all the content over to Skool. So it's really easy for you to click the little button for check each day. The best thing about the lifts is they always end with Shia LaBeouf. Where is he? Come yell at me. Yeah. So there's a video of like Shia LaBeouf yelling like, just do it. And then I would do like the thing I hated the most for all of these. So it'd be like hit 'em drills and other stuff. So it's like a little bonus at the end while I get motivation from Shia LaBeouf. It's perfect. But anyway, this will be 16 full weeks. To give you an idea of how the program's laid out, I do my long runs on Monday. So week 15, we did a 12-mile run, which is day 99. And you build up your mileage over time. Wednesdays, we do recovery runs, which are much lighter in mileage. And then Fridays, we do something called fartleks, which suck. They are interval training applied to long distance running. So I run with a stopwatch. We start with like 1 minute low interval, which is your half marathon pace, and then 30 seconds high interval half marathon pace. Eventually, I started interval, like making it variable. So going like 30-second high interval, a minute high interval, minute 30, 2 minutes. Like I kept laddering it up and then pyramiding it down. Yeah, it's hell. I hate those workouts. They're great. And then I have 3 different lifts, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, that were curated by a fitness instructor named Moosaboot. So he gave me the whole program. So I had trained with him for about a year before I was like, hey, what if we built this thing together? So eventually I got to get him on Skool and let him know we moved it over. And then I ran the half marathon. And the video's not on here because I stopped adding stuff to the classroom. But if I go to Google, it's on Google. So this will all be in here. It will all be for you. And when we go to the community tab, eventually people will be able to post their day 1, day 2, day 3, whether it's a selfie, whether it's their splits, their lifts, how fast they ran, how far they went, where they're struggling. Like fitness is going to become a part of this community beyond just getting a job and talking about, big brain ideas with leadership and engineering. the goal is for you all to actually become well holistically, health, physically, mentally, and know how to go out and lead. So very, very excited for those of you who reach to level 6, unlock that program and give it a go, because the workouts aren't perfect, but the journey in its imperfection is what makes it great, because it makes it accessible to anyone. I truly believe anyone can go from couch to moving and having strength and being able to go the distance they desire. So with that, friends, let's get our little dopamine hit. Classroom, dead brain, 29%. Oh, next is R&D laugh. All right, let's click the button. Boom.